We never met each other. I've never showed you any pictures of me of that sort. Y'all never seen no pictures with my legs open to say anything of that sort. And it's just like, how could you say that about a woman if this is something that you truly deep down inside want to be yourself? And that's not me being disrespectful or me throwing any shade. That's just me speaking the real. You don't like to be called he, him. You like to be called she, her. So how would you feel if I just got on a podcast and in front of the whole world, oh, this boy, this man, I'm being disrespectful to you. I'm trying to bully you in front of the whole world and paint this bad persona of you, and everybody's gonna judge you off of what I said, and they didn't even get a chance to know me. So that's why I went as hard as I did, because I felt like you just wanted to bully me, and then the stuff that you said was just like, damn, how you know all of that? I know my coochie don't stink and these legs ain't black, baby. I'm sorry, but I takes a bath and I'm very big on hygiene. So it's just like, I felt tried that night. And just like I said, it hurt me even more coming from you, because we was just talking to each other in the DM. So if you really felt that way, why even come butter me up the way you buttered me up? And if I said too much to hurt your feelings that night, I can own up to say I apologize as well. But in the heat of the moment, we was both just saying shit that didn't have to be said. But I was going more off of, you was trying to eat my head off. So that's where my reaction came from. Like, God damn, you trying to do me in with all these people. So now I got to do what I got to do to just show them I'm not what this is. And just like I DM'd you and told you, it's not that at first, when I was talking to Dora about it, I was just like, yeah, I'm kind of like, cause I get bored quick. So I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of bored. And I really don't, I watch Zeus, but like, I don't really tune in or really watch everything that be coming on for real. Cause like I said, I have to work. And if I'm not working, I have to tend to my son. My son was just recently in the hospital, like probably like almost a year, 2 years ago, because he had something called neurovirus and his kidneys were shutting down. So when my baby gets sick, I have to tend to him in a way that a lot of people feel like, okay, well, he's just a baby, just give him some medicine and lay him down. I have to tend to my child. His dad got into an accident and almost lost his life. Crashed into a telephone pole. I had to be there for my man. Just as if everybody else would. Life happens. My daughter is being bullied at school. People are texting her cell phone telling her to kill herself. There's real life things going on with me, and why I wasn't always in the mental state to get on here and argue with y'all. I'm not always in the mental state to get on here and talk to y'all. And a lot of times I don't feel like I have to express what I'm honestly really going through, because I know a lot of people will use that as, oh, well, bitch, didn't you say your daughter was getting bullied? Didn't you say your I already know how the internet works and I know how the internet goes. So it's a lot of stuff that I wasn't willing to say that I should have said just to save face. But at the same time, I wasn't fully all the way comfortable. That's why I did it. So when I could be there, I was there. And when I couldn't, I really just had to tend to my kids. And my kids and my family come before anything. I told you in them DMs I accepted your apology. I just told you hurt my little feelings just a little bit. I'm a thug, but my feelings still get hurt. I accept your apology, Dior. I promise you I do. I feel like if we gonna have an argument, yeah, I know sometimes we gotta argue on camera, but if we gonna have an argument and it's gonna get heated like that, I'd rather it just be me and you instead of me, you, and everybody that's in the box and the thousands of people that's watching. You understand? Like, let's us just argue so we can settle out our differences alone, because now this is something that really didn't even have to be, okay, now we got to do a sit down apology so that way everybody could be like, because there's going to be some hating ass bitches, and I am going to say this, it's like, oh, well, I felt like she should never apologize because she should just stand on what she said and this and that. And then there's some people that have common sense. It was just like, I know I went too far and I said too much, so I do got to apologize. Just like when you posted it, I don't know who the little lame was that put the little yawning emoji, but I'm just trying to figure out, what were you yawning at? What are you tired of? Because I'm tired of your comment already. If we're gonna yawn at anything, I didn't understand that, but you see, I didn't even pay it no mind. Yeah, to sit down, somebody was in the comments with the little yawning emoji, and I was like, okay, I guess you want attention because, okay, I guess like I don't know if she's going off of what our back and forth was that day on that live, or if she's going off whatever the other girls told her, whatever it may be. But it's just like, bitches like that I don't like, because you don't have a mind of your own. You don't have an opinion on your own. You're going off of what you were told. I'm the type of bitch where if somebody come to me and tell me, oh, Dior is a fuck bitch, don't fuck with her, she do this, she do that, I gotta see for myself. I'm gonna fuck with her as long as I want to. And then when she does something for me to not fuck with her, then I'll be like, okay, I don't fuck with her.
Yes, I love it, and I like it just because the person that I am, well, let me just put it like this. Before, I didn't care, But as I'm growing and I have kids, it's like as adults, we come to an understanding and agreement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As adults, we do things that we're not supposed to. You know what I mean? But if we can redeem ourselves and say, hey, you know what? I fucked up. Let's move on. As adults, we can do that. You know what I mean? And I love this right here because it's like, as two grown adults, y'all are actually sitting down and talking about it instead of, going back and forth. So I love that. And I love how you expressed, Gemini. I loved how you expressed, the issues that you're having with your kids and all that, even though you didn't have to. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry
Because
that
I
your
just want a
daughter's
better
going.
understanding. I don't want anybody to think,
Yes.
well, she's just making an excuse every time. Like, I really am going through shit. Like,
Right.
it's not. I'm trying. When
No,
I
and
have the
we,
time, I promise I give the time. If I
yes,
can't
and
do it, I
we
just can't
all,
do it.
yes, and we all go through things, you know what I mean? Especially like us that have kids, we go through
Hmm.
more because it's a lot of things that we go through. Thank God. None of my boys have stepped into that thing where somebody is trying to bully them, because I will, like, as a mother, I will, defend my child. So, you tell your daughter that these kids that are bothering her don't like her because that she probably has a lot of love at
That's what I
home.
tell her
She's
all the time. A lot
probably,
of them don't get the love
yes,
that you get. A lot of them are mad because your
yup,
hair stops at the middle of your back and you don't have to wear a weave.
yup,
A lot of them are mad because
yup,
you're pretty. A lot of them are mad because you come to school dressed nice.
yup,
Like, a lot of people are coming to school to bully you because they don't get love at home. So this is all they know is to
period.
be mean, because
That's
this
what
is
it
what they're
is.
getting is mean. So even though I tell
Yup.
my daughter that, she's still a very, my daughter is a Libra. My oldest daughter, she's a Libra. She's a very loving person. It doesn't
Oh,
matter how mean you
mm,
are to her. She still clings to you and still wants to love you. She doesn't understand yet that
yeah,
if you're mean to me and you do bad things to me or treat me bad, I cannot be your friend. I cannot fuck with you. And no matter how much I will literally sit and tell her, look, baby, don't fuck with these bitches. They lame. Don't, like, I will tell her that
yeah.
just
And
like
she's
that. And
probably looking at you like, are you crazy?
yes, that's what she's saying. Like, mommy, these are my friends. I've known them since third grade. It doesn't matter, baby.
No.
You're in a different school now. They've met different people. They're doing different things in their life. And sometimes people grow apart. It's not always to bring
Yeah.
people to the top with you.
Yep. So yeah, I love this right here, and now I'm gonna shut up and let y'all get back to what y'all talking about. And Dior, whoa, wait a minute. Dior, I love you. You know what I mean? I love you. I know that you are a kind-hearted person. I know that, you've given us all opportunities. So everything that you're doing, keep on doing it and make sure that you are always yourself. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when we go to bed, it's us and God. You know what I mean? So if you're doing good and you feel it in your heart, then you should know that there's nothing else that can hurt you.
I'm happy too because look, I was like, I'm finna get the fuck on. I'm finna block their ass, get them off my shit. Like, I was on 10. I'm like, these folks don't fuck with me. I truly appreciate it. I do. I promise I do. And like I said, I apologize on my behalf too because I should have never said the stuff that I said. But like I said, sometimes we let the anger get the best of us. And at that moment, I felt like my back was against the wall, so I had no choice but to defend myself. Like, I had no choice but to defend myself because I'm just like, well, damn, well, damn, like. I do appreciate it though, Dior. I do. My favorite baddies: Sky and Jay and Dora. Those are my
Period.
favorite
Thank
baddies.
you.
I'm sorry. Everybody else, I feel like they really just clout chasing. I'm co-hosting the show, a show with Dora. I'm co-hosting a show with her. But other than that, no, I don't have anything going on besides work. That's about it. Nothing else.